What's up, everybody? Heroes3TN here, back again another video. I think I spelled close wrong here. Oh well. Anyway, there might be so this terrible way to start the video, but I just noticed that, and I've already I've already made the graphic, so I'm gonna just keep it. Anyway, so yeah, MCU Silver Surfer versus Fox Silver Surfer, and at the time this record, well, no, I've already put the video out. So I've seen Fantastic Four yesterday, and this is one of the things I was most excited to talk about. Norrin Radd Silver Surfer versus Shalla Silver Surfer. So for those of you who don't know, in the comics, these two are kind of a couple in the main, well, they were a couple till Norrin Radd sacrificed himself in the main timeline. But in this Fantastic Four, in the alternate universe, in the MCU, Shalla became Silver Surfer. But we already had a Silver Surfer, Fox Silver Surfer. So I want to put these two together and see who wins. Now, when I initially did this, when I initially thought about this and saw the movie, I thought this would be a very cut and dry, excuse me, I got a cough. I thought this would be a cut, dry, clean, simple win for Norrin Radd, Silver Surfer. But as you know, I really think more about the movie. I don't, not necessarily. This fight is actually much, much, much closer than you think, right? So let's break it down. In terms of speed, they are both faster than light. And actually, MCU Silver Surfer really proved a point that I've been saying a bunch about the Marvel speed characters. A lot of people say, oh, well, we don't see them fighting at super speed. That's because, sorry, I had something in my throat. That's because we don't see MCU, because the MCU, the direction, they're not really into like the battle piece. They don't really care about that stuff. And like people like the Russo brothers hate overpowered characters. They like Batman. They like Captain America. They like down to earth type people. And the MCU as a whole is just inconsistent. But as we saw in this movie, MCU Silver Surfer was able to keep up with the Fantastic Four faster than light travel ship. If she could, she was dodging attacks, she was tracking attacks they were shooting. This proves what I've been saying all along. You can't possibly travel at the speed of light or faster than the speed of light and not be able to perceive things at that level. It literally makes no sense because you'd be bumping into everything. But anyway, both of these characters, faster than light. Both of them have decent strength, being able to easily overpower being physically stronger than their respective things in their universe. We saw MCU Silver Surfer. She was able to easily knock thing into a wall. She actually she burst through a wall and then she knocked out the thing. The thing is strong enough to pick up cars, to pick up heavy construction machinery. So thing is pretty powerful. So there's no point to so let's not downplay him. We also saw him easily run through concrete pillars. But I'll admit, being able to overpower Thing in him isn't too much. But there's another strength feat that MCU Silver Surfer has, right? And honestly, this is a strength and durability feat. And this kind of gives you a reason to think she beat Fox Silver Surfer. MCU Silver Surfer survived being inside of a black hole. Either that or she was able to pull herself away from the gravity of a black hole. Now, for all you DCU fans and all you Superman fanboys who, overhyped Superman, talking about, black hole this, black hole that. Well, hers was arguably better because neither one of them ever went inside of a black hole. She actually was able to. She also took the blast from the Fantastic Four spacecraft. Again, we don't know how powerful this blast is, but it was able to break through Galactus' ship, which should be at least about a skyscraper. So, we'll give him that. Admittedly, sorry guys, my throat is dry. Fox Silver Surfer has no durability feat on that level. His only actual feat his greatest feat would be surviving the planetary blast. The planetary blast from the when he sacrificed himself to stop Galactus. He created an energy blast bigger than the Earth itself. So that would be and he survived too. That's his greatest feat. So I guess you could give durability to Fox Silver Surfer. Speed will put as equal because they're both faster than light. I'm not gonna calculate yada yada yada. But here's where the Fox Silver Surfer actually has the advantage. Versatility. So both MCU Silver Surfer and MCU Galactus were kind of underwhelming in my opinion. But, we see Fox Silver Surfer, or not Fox, we see MCU Silver Surfer, Shala Ball. She uses her energy manipulation attacks pretty devastatingly when she destroys the teleporting pods or teleporting poles or whatever that the Earth is building. These poles are the size of skyscrapers, and it's three of them in like a little triangular position. So she's easily destroying multi skyscraper level she's easily destroying skyscraper level buildings and stuff. But no, like I said, Silver Surfer showed the capability. He didn't really show off his powers too much because he was too powerful for the Fantastic Four. But Silver Surfer was being able to destroy a planet. I'm sure he could easily destroy buildings and things. Especially when you see the way he knocked down Victor. When he, and we can also scale everything we see Victor Von Doom do. We can put that to Silver Surfer because Silver Surfer had his powers for much, much, much longer. But so Silver Surfer actually has more versatility with his powers because we see him actually manipulate matter and things. Again, this is something we see Victor Von Doom do more often. But Surfer can easily do it because like I said, Surfer has actually mastered his powers. He's had it for longer. So he has matter manipulation and energy manipulation. MCU Silver Surfer never showcased energy manipulation on that level. So I'm tempted to give it to, so in terms of versatility, I give it to Norrin Radd. Here's another thing, right? In this video, I am going to say that I'm tempted to give the fight to Fox Silver Surfer. Just because we've seen him do more with his powers. And the Silver Surfer can heal. As he healed the Invisible Woman after she was impaled by Doom's spear. Little staff he conjured up when he was trying to kill the Silver Surfer. He healed her, so he could definitely heal himself in a battle. I guess in a war. That whole black hole feat kinda. I don't know. No. Silver Surfer has the versatility and he has the better power mastery because he was able to use a little bit of his powers while not being. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, he would win because even though he was disconnected from his board, which is the source of his power. He actually was able to use a small portion of his powers. So I think he's on average more powerful than MCU Silver Surfer. He might not be stronger, well, he's definitely not stronger, but he doesn't need to be. Silver Surfer also showcased the ability to phase. Both of them could do that, but Surfer could actually absorb attacks and then send them back at his attackers. See what happened when the military shot missiles and stuff at him. The only way for them to beat Surfer was to disconnect him from his board. Well, Surfer wasn't really the focus in the new Marvel, in the new Fantastic Four, so we'll discount that. But I don't know. I think Surfer could redirect her attacks back at her and gradually wear her down, because he was able to do that to Shalla. And it also should be noted that as the Surfer flies, he altered like the weather and stuff around him. Like he made it snow in Egypt. He made certain places freeze over. He brought droughts. His very presence kind of shaped the earth. So I think in terms, he just has more cosmic energy. And like I said, they're equalized in speed. So as Shalla is throwing attacks at him, Surfer's going to absorb and, throw him back. So I'm tempted to give it to Fox Silver Surfer. Also, Shalla was kind of impressive. She fell inside of magma and came out relatively unscathed. But she was thrown about by Invisible Woman. And, Galactus, I was going to make a video about this. Galactus, that also happened to him later on in the movie, even though it cost Invisible Woman her life. But still, getting thrown about, like, we don't know how strong MCU Invisible Woman actually is, how powerful her force fields are. But she genuinely cannot be that strong. Like her force field. I know in the comics she's ridiculously overpowered, but where her force fields are. But no, that's just no. She's too. That's too. That's. Getting thrashed about. Heck, I think she was also bull rushed by Thing. That's something that would have never happened to Fox Silver Surfer. So again, the inconsistency comes in here. Plus, you also see her. Like I said, she got hit by the Fantastic Four's jet. We don't know how powerful that jet actually is. Obviously, it's like one of those futuristic tech things, so it's better than anything we got, but it can't be too bad. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and give this fight to Fox Silver Surfer. I think he just got better power. He has better mastery over his powers. And that's just going to, honestly, that's just going to give him the win. This is Heroes 3 at the End. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Also, another thing is, Fox Silver Surfer kind of, she's just a little too inconsistent. She's not inconsistent, but just, getting thrashed by the Thing, getting bull rushed by the Thing, getting thrown about by Invisible Woman, then shot with a jet. As she's traveling, she was easily tracking the beam, so she couldn't really dodge that. It's just not a good look. But anyway, she is impressive being able to pull away from a black hole. But I think the thing that's really going to give it to Norrin Radd, the fact that he can absorb her attacks, then shoot them back at her. This is Heroes 3 at the End. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you all next time.